Okay, kids. Today, Malachi, who lost his hat, hi, kids. Here we are today. Today we have opted to enjoy our Memorial Day. Look at this beautiful, beautiful world here, living. And he is playing with this old thing. Look what the lawn guy does to our my car. He spit crap all out of his lawnmower all over it. But anyway, as we can see, we have a disassembled Isuzu Impulse. Couple things are happening today. Number one, the old ugly stock factory one and the new one. Now if you'll notice, the big difference between the RS and the XS is obviously all the black paint. The XS frequently, very frequently from what I can tell, had the black stripe. RSs didn't seem to have that. They had it all one color there. And the XS also had the black bar in the middle. So if you see that, you know which, you get kind of an idea. Special thanks to Amir for bringing this to me. 76 versions just for you, dude. That on the other hand, this piece is, other than once I pull the grill out and transplant it into this, it's probably just going to go in the trash. It's got a few tears in it. The bottom of it's pretty beat up. It's melted slightly in the middle where Amir melted it in the middle, but that's a whole other issue there. Anyway, as we can see, we have a project. The biggest part of this project is, of course, in addition to the bumper swap, it seemed like a good time to upgrade to the bigger intercooler because, for those who remember, Malachi had a possum incident some time ago. Which, ironically, actually, I hit a possum last night in my, when I went to go pick up my mom, because she got into a car accident in the pickup truck, and she ran some people off the road and put them all in the hospital, because my mom fell asleep at the wheel. Yes, indeed. So that was how I spent my night. Yeah. So, whatever. There was a whole retro 70s party. There was like about, seriously, 100 bikers at my aunt's house. It was a freaking thing, and we left early, and whatever. Digression. It's my masterpiece there, skill. So anyhow, we're also doing what's going to be, this will not be in the video or have anything to do with the video. We got headlights out. There's going to be halos and projectors, and that's a whole other part of this operation that's going to be happening, hopefully at some point in time today. The goal here, though, today, and I'm going to try and make this as easy as possible to understand. I don't know how well it's going to come out, but the idea is, people have asked, well, I want a direct bolt-on intercooler kit and all that stuff. Okay, they don't make them. Stop fucking asking, okay? You got to make it yourself. If you don't have the ability and skill to make them yourself, you're a fucking idiot. Sorry, but just, you know, but I'm willing to help. Look at those beautiful, sexy cam gears right there. Oh, yeah, yeah. They work perfect. So, eat it, bitches. Anyway, as we can see here, we have wrapped in cardboard because that's how I do it. That's how you should do it if you have any kind of common sense. Say it's all in cardboard so that the fins don't get all jacked up while you're fabricating, figuring it out. I went with, I believe this is a 27-inch long intercooler. And that was what I went with 2.5-inch inlet outlet. How big you go is up to you. Understand though, you start going too big and realistically you only have so much of a space in the bottom of your bumper. So when you're thinking about doing this, you can either do like Raphael did and a few others, which is cut up through here and make it bigger, which Raf's looks good. I've seen a few others that did the exact same thing, and theirs don't look as good. So I don't know. He managed to get just the right amount without going too far and looking stupid. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I would like to do something along those lines, but I can live without it. So anyway, once again, digression. Things that you'll need. One problem you have is you have a 2 3/4 inch throttle body. This is on the dual overhead cam. Single overhead cam has a slightly smaller throttle body. I don't remember the exact dimension. Doesn't matter. My solution in the past has been the stock coupler, turbo coupler, with another coupler between them, and then you just clamp the living crap out of them down onto it, and it actually holds just fine. And never had even one problem. Right from there, you're going to want a 22-degree elbow. When I do these, I fabricate them. I leave them in the wrapping so they don't get all scratched up and dinged up, because they'll go in and out and in and out like a frickin' hooker. And you'll bash them up and gash them up just like a hooker. So you need one of them. Right here is just a cheap eBay blow-off valve, and it's cheap, whatever, $30 shipped or something like that. Some will come with the pipe, some don't. I think I bought mine separate from the pipe. I think I bought the pipe a long time ago, and this is the second one of these. The first one turned out actually did work. There was a problem with the hose, whatever, but either way, I bought another one. So irregardless, you need that. Right here I have, I believe this is a 90-degree elbow right here, to go straight down. To do this, of course, you have to relocate your battery. That's how you do that is up to you, and where you do that is up to you. If you can't figure out how to relocate a battery, call a tuning shop and tell them you want to sell your car, because you're dumb. Alright, as we can see, it comes down. Now this is all loosely fit together at this point. This is not... now I bought eBay CX Racing, whatever, BS, intercooler piping kit. They're about $100, $110. I bought the better one with the thicker piping. You'll find that you'll be cutting it and trimming it down and making parts shorter and smaller and all that good jazz, or you'll need like a little section for longer, but so far I haven't needed that at this point. Right here, I believe this is a 45-degree bend. From the this is the new piping comes with silicone hose. I like simple black. I do not want rice or red, even though everything else is fucking rice or red. Fuck you, eatable dick. You don't like that. And once everything's clamped up, it'll actually clear your horn. Nowhere near your headlights. They're all up here. Not really that tough. This side is pretty freaking easy. Once you put your fender back on, it'll cover all this. You won't see none of it. The piping also comes with a bunch of stainless hose clamps, the T-clamp. One problem with these, though, that I do find is that even though this is stainless, but this part, the bolt itself, is just zinc-coated steel. It will rust. Over time, your old ones, these are the old ones that were on there, they work just fine. There's really nothing wrong with them. Although I did get some other ones at some point in time with, I think of the silicone adapter I bought. These ones were actually all stainless, and even the T-bolt was stainless, and they didn't rust at all. Much better quality in my opinion, and might be worth it right there. They just look better, and long term they don't corrode up. To get the intercooler in here, I'm putting mine at a slight angle. I'm not doing straight vertical. It doesn't really matter what angle it's at. More of an angle will actually allow the air to go up through and have a bigger contact patch with the front of the intercooler face, so you get more air flowing through the fins. Should work better. I don't believe, now, the ones I bought have these bungs at the top, both ends, top and bottom, depending on which ways you choose to do top and bottom on this. I went with this way. Well, that's the first half of this video, and I'm going to post this up, and I'm also going to do a part 2 shortly. It'll be in the next minute or two.